Hello, parents and families. I said I would post a video on class tag that could help students navigate to our Canvas site. The kids that showed up today, that's what we did in class. It looked like a lot of the kids remembered how to get there on their own, but let me just walk you through a few of the things that the kids will see tomorrow when they log in for their learning. Um, when the kids open a window in our internet browser, a Microsoft Edge, they if they're on a school device, it will automatically open up the Foxborough webpage and our Canvas site. If you go to the quick links button right here and down on the tools menu, there's Canvas right here. The kids have access to their email if they would like to send me a question. But I'm going to go ahead and click Canvas. And it usually brings them to the Canvas login page. The kids will log in with their information on this side. If they're already logged into their computer, they shouldn't have to log in again. But I'm going to take you directly to their dashboard. So my dashboard may look a little different from theirs. The learning that I had planned to put for their time at home, the 3 days, will be math and reading. So the math page, they'll just click on the math course. And here's the math homepage. If they scroll down, I have a few buttons that they're familiar with. So the daily math schedule, I have buttons for days of the week. And I also have a Zoom button. All they need to do to connect with me for anything, a question, help with learning anything, they'll just click that button and it'll automatically open up a Zoom lobby, and I'll have the meeting open all day long. If the kids need to navigate to Clever, there's a button here that'll take them directly to Clever, where they can do Lexia Core 5 and Imagine Math or Imagine Math Facts. That's always there for them to do. It's self-paced and it's tailored to their skills. But I have put a few things already on Wednesday's homework or Wednesday's work. So whether or not they log in tomorrow or the next day, this will always be up. So I'm going to click Wednesday. Okay, and this is Wednesday's learning schedule page. I have 3 things for them to do. So one of these is a explore page, and this lesson the kids are using bar models with multiplication and division, but we have worked on them in class, but this is the last concept before they take their test, and I think it's probably best to work on these while they're at home, and then next week when they come back, we'll review for the Chapter 4 test. But let's take a look at one of their Math Explore pages. So on this page, it kind of walks them through several story problems. This first one, it's about some friends that went to lunch and they split the bill evenly. So the page will give them step-by-step instructions on how to create a bar model. So right here, the first story problem is already done with them. They could follow along on on a piece of paper or a notepad. They should have seen these before. We have done 418 in class, the worksheet. So there is no worksheets for their online learning. I believe that this is a little more challenging because we haven't done this in class, is creating a video explaining their answer to a story problem. So I'm scrolling down and it gives them the answer on the first one, but then there's like part 2 where it gives them a different story problem where they're supposed to find a different part of the bar model. So this first one, they have to find the total bill. And then the second one, they have to find out how much did each friend pay if the total bill was $72. And if they keep scrolling down, this one is also one that they'll have to find the answer to. There's nothing to turn in on these first 2, but if they keep scrolling down, there's part 3 where it's going to ask them to find the answer on their own. The kids should have their multiplication table in their red folder, but down here all the way at the end, it still gives them instruction, but it leaves part of the problem unfinished. They have to figure out what the missing factor is. And then what's the answer? And then down at the bottom, it will ask them if they would want to record some media. They will see something different on theirs. So it'll say embed or put media on there, and they'll record themselves answering this question, this part 3 question right here. Today in class, we went over what is a good explanation video, and usually it's maybe like 15 seconds or a minute. But the kids should hold up their notepads and show the camera and say how they explained the video and how they found the answer. But that is that first activity. And if I go back to Wednesday's page, the second one is also one that they'll have to do on their own. So we have a word problem right here. And then the instructions say record a video of themselves answering the question. And they have to use a bar model. So right down in here, they would click reply. And this button right here, it looks like a record upload media. If when they click that, their computer will ask them if they will allow the computer to use their camera and mic. They should click allow. And once they finish recording it, they'll click post reply. And all the kids will have their videos on the discussion on the same page. And I think it's important that the kids look at the other videos and maybe comment on the other videos. And going back to Wednesday's learning page, there's Imagine Math practice. I always give them about 15 minutes a day and Imagine Math. I think most students know that I'm doing a classroom goal. If the students pass 10 lessons in 10 weeks, then they get to join us for a pizza party in the class. So that is there. So Thursday's learning schedule will have something similar. Thursday's schedule will be using bar models with 2-step two-step equations. And then Friday, I was going to put a quiz and a possible Nearpod quiz for them to do. Okay, and now I'm going to show you the reading page. So the reading course has the same two buttons, the Zoom and the Clever. And Wednesday's learning schedule, I'm going to have a story. The kids have been learning about the pioneers on the Oregon Trail, and I have a story that it's called Journey of a Pioneer, and there will be a video of somebody reading the story, and the video will stop automatically and have them answer questions in the Nearpod. And at the end, I'm going to have a journal entry where the kids have to imagine if they were a pioneer, what their journal entry would look like. So that'll be up there by tomorrow. Thursday, I will have a different story. Some activities will require them to go to Clever and have them listen to or read a story from McGraw-Hill. But all that will be in the learning schedule pages. Just remember that there's always these buttons. If it's tomorrow's Thursday, if there's stuff from Wednesday, I would like them to go back and complete everything that I put up here. Friday, I'll probably have some vocabulary game like a Kahoot that they can do on their own. And then next week, on Monday, we'll have one more day of online learning where they'll have something else. I'll also be putting some vocabulary and possibly some phonics activities, but they should always check the day button. And please let me know. I know this is a difficult thing for everybody, parents, students, and teachers. It does take some time to get the stuff up there. So tomorrow, if you see Wednesday stuff but not Friday stuff, it will be up there by the time they wake up that day. Good luck. Remember, the Zoom button is always available. It would be nice if all of the kids were able to log in at 9 o'clock with me as a class, and then I could tell them some of the things that I would like them to do. We could also do something fun together as a class over Zoom, maybe like a Zoom drawing lesson. But either way, Zoom will always be up for 6 hours a day, the time that there would be in school. So I will always be by my computer, and if you ever have any questions. And also you could send me messages on ClassTag. Well, good luck. Try your best.